bottom of your school bag. Lynn was officially the most famous panda in the world, and she was officially totally over fame. But Lione refused to let Lynn put a downer on his joyous day. He pinged the corner of Lynn's hammock, sending her toppling out onto Foo. He then dusted off the two bears and drew them close as he pointed to a human in the distance. Lynn watched as people ran around the human, sprucing his hair and fluffing his jumper. He seemed to her to be the most important of the human herd. "That's David Attenborough," Lione said. "He makes those animal documentaries that you see posters for all over the zoo." "I've seen those posters," Foo exclaimed. "I don't like that one with the bobbit worm." Lione grimaced too. "I remember that poster. I think one of the penguins drew a moustache and a top hat on it." As Lione and Foo discussed bobbit worms and whether top hats made them look more or less sinister, Lynn sensed her chance to slip away from the lion and clamber back into her hammock for a late morning snooze. "You know, these animal movies are watched around the world by everyone," Lione continued knowledgeably. The fur on Lynn's back prickled and she stopped mid-climb. "Everyone?" she asked. "Everyone," Lione confirmed with a smug smile. "Well, that's exciting, isn't it?" Foo whistled. Lynn spun on her heel and rejoined Lione and Foo. She observed David Attenborough as he moved among the swarm of humans towards a camera. He stopped to clear a way for a row of ants as they marched towards the sugar lump. Normally, Lynn would be wary of humans. They smelt like a mix of gone-off bamboo and Foo's feet after 2 weeks of not washing. They ate their food out of packets and off plates, whereas Lynn liked to eat straight off the ground or out of Foo's ears. And most importantly, humans didn't seem to have much in common with pandas at all. Humans loved doing maths, and pandas didn't really have a clue what maths was. Nope, they didn't have a single thing in common. And yet, while Lynn had settled in at the zoo and found a family of sorts, she still missed her beloved big brother back at home at the panda sanctuary something rotten. She had been desperate to get a message home to face like a bag of potatoes ever since she'd arrived at the zoo. Now it seemed that there was finally a way to do it. "Let's make a movie!" Lynn grinned at Lione and Foo. Chapter 2. Still very much The Lynn Show. Lione pranced off towards the hippos to spread the movie news. "I don't think we should have let Lione go," Lynn said, wringing her paws. "It's quite hard to hold on to a lion," Foo said. "They can be a bit bitey and clawy when they want to be." "We could have sat on him," Lynn suggested. "Or tied him up in the hammock." "What if he tore through the hammock?" "We could have sat on him again." "Why do you want to keep Lione here?" Foo asked. "You're usually annoyed by how much of our nap time he wastes with his chitter-chatter." "I don't think it's a good idea if Lione tells everybody about the documentary," Lynn said. "Why not?" Foo questioned. "We're all going to be movie stars." "Shh!" Lynn hushed. "I don't want everyone to know." Foo scratched his head, and then his bottom, and then his head again. "I'm pretty sure everyone knows, Lynn. Those humans are making a right old racket with their cameras," he said. He pointed in the direction of the hippos. "And besides, Lione is spreading the word quickly." "I know," Lynn frowned. "It's very